Well, Rory McIlroy arrived here at Royal Troon last week. He got 2 rounds of golf in on Thursday and Friday, played 18 holes today, and I caught up with him and I asked him what he has digested from this golf course so far.
I mean, it was the first time I'd ever seen Troon, or played Troon anyway. I think I came to watch here back in '04 a couple of days. But I think, yeah, it's very important to get the ball in play off the tee. I think that's critically important. If you avoid the fairway bunkers, that's a big thing. And then once you do that, it gives you opportunities to score, especially on the front nine. You know, the front nine is where you're going to see a lot of birdies. People are going to make their score. I wouldn't be surprised if you see some guys go out and 29 or 30 on that front nine, and then it's basically hold on the back, try and make pars. With the way the wind direction is as well, it especially for a right-hander with that wind off the left on the back nine, it makes it very tricky.
You said earlier today that great confidence equals great belief. Where are you in that measurement?
I'm getting there. I wouldn't say my confidence or belief levels are right at the height of where they've been before, but they're up there. I mean, I feel like my game is in good shape. I've practiced a lot over the last few days after seeing Troon on Thursday and Friday and working on shots that I'm going to need. I think, as I said, that left-right wind is going to be very important this week, and being able to flight your ball into that. So I feel like I've prepared really well for this tournament. I don't feel like I could have done anything else in terms of preparation. So it's just about now going out and executing the shots that I need to when it matters.
In specifics to your game, what do you feel like are your strengths right now, and maybe some concerns?
My driving. I mean, I'm driving the ball really well. That's one of the strengths of my game, and it always has been one of the strengths of my game. So I feel like this golf course sets up well for me, because if you get your ball in the fairway and get it a long way down there, it presents itself with a lot of opportunities, especially on that back or on the front nine. But then, and it's one of these courses. The green complexes aren't very, they're not difficult, but they're quite simple. There's little runoffs here and there, but there's no huge mounds that you have to try and think about what you're going to do, where you're going to land the ball. It's all in front of you. It's very straightforward. So you'll see a lot of guys putting from off the green this week. So I think the big thing again is if you can keep it out of the bunkers, and if my iron play is good, I think that's the big thing. If I can put it in the fairway and make sure that my iron play is good, I think that's the key to having a good week this week.
Final thing, a couple of months ago, you and I were having a conversation. You said, this feels like 2014. You hadn't had a win when we had this conversation. You said, once I get a win, then the ball will start rolling. Since our conversation, you've got that win at the Irish Open. Do you feel like a burst of victories is right around the corner for you still?
I hope so. I hope so. I mean, I played great at the Irish Open to win. I've had a couple of really good performances, not quite wins, but the 4th place at Memorial was good. I thought my short game was really good that week, and then the 3rd place in France a couple of weeks ago was good. Without doing enough to win, I felt like my game was trending in the right direction. So I feel like I've improved since then over the last 10 days coming into this tournament. So there's no reason why. Hopefully I can get another win under my belt this year, and obviously no better place to do it than here, and get another Claret Jug.
Covering Rory this year, you get a sense that he is somewhat frustrated with the way his game has progressed, sometimes regressed at times. Sure, he did get a victory at the Irish Open. It was a very emotional win for him. But earlier in the year, he had a lot of problems with his putting, despite his ball striking being very good. He switched grips, if you remember, to left-hand low. Now he's back to a conventional grip. Well, now he feels like he's putting a lot better. As a matter of fact, at the Memorial, he had his best performance of the year so far on the greens. However, now his ball striking has taken a bit of a hit. Over the last 10 days, he's been working on his mechanics, and he hopes to put them all together here this week, Ryan, at Royal Troon.